Aha, we're back.
Yay!
Okey-dokey. How do I reset this? There we go. Cool.
Cool.
So we've got all 151 Pokemon. This is just the basic ones. They had another one that had like all of the new forms and stuff too. But we'll leave that for another day. So, yeah, but I think you guys may have got cut off in between that. We're going to be doing this Pokemon tier list while we are doing the Pokemon tier list. If you guys have any questions, we can try to answer them there. But if it's going to be like a bigger discussion, I can always save it and then we can talk about it later. Because because I do want to make sure that I'm getting out the best information that I can. So, let's see. All right. So, rather than just ranking them in general too, what I want to do is...
Oh, and also too, like if you just have like, probably for right now, if you guys have like any questions as far as like our experience together as an interracial couple, if you have any questions as far as like my experience when we first dated, I kind of talked about how it's kind of culture shocking sometimes, but if there's something like that, or just like personal questions, since the only thing you guys know about me is what Twice has told you. And I don't know what he's told you, but there's
Nothing.
well, but I mean, you know, like just like simple, just get to know you kind of questions, things like that. I'm all for it.
Or you just want to ask her even stuff like what she likes, stuff like that. So, all right. So,
like what my favorite anime is.
we're going to change these. So I want to make it where this tier list is going to be about all the Pokemon, and we're gonna rank them how you like them. But also, if there's a Pokemon that you don't like, I want to try to convince you to like it, even a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll do maybe A tier is gonna be
Well, I mean, it could just be as far as like how much. Oh yeah, there you go.
or just do. Always liked it. B tier. Let's make B tier.
Not bad, but not mine.
Oh, you know, let's do let's do this. Yeah. This is a really good soundtrack too. You always liked it. This one is
Not bad, but not bad. Or just okay.
Yeah, you like it enough. Convinced you.
Super awesome.
So this one's gonna be what my goal is, that if there's a so this is like totally convinced you to actually like it. This one is like, and you like it enough of like, I've tried and you're finally just like fine. This one is gonna be
Change my mind.
Pokemon on them. You just hate him. You just always You will just no convincing that I can do. Will just. There we go. Try that. So, because. No, we'll just we'll do because this is gonna be the baseline. Because most Pokemon will probably be here.
Ah.
Okay, we'll try. We'll try that. So.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So starting off with Bulbasaur. What do you think about Bulbasaur?
I would say I like it. I think he's cute. So I would say it's kind of like between and always liked it and like it more now. Because like.
So, let me see. So Bulbasaur is cool because Ash, Bulbasaur. Ash's Bulbasaur is cool because it's like, yeah. Oh, I know what scene it is. I want to do the.
You know what's funny? I think it's funny because of course, Ash has all 3 starter Pokemon. But I think
the song is. Oh.
But I think Charmander's the only one that fully evolved, right?
Yeah.
The other 2 didn't evolve.
The other 2 didn't evolve at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. Pikachu. But there's from the Pokemon movie, it's yeah, right here. Like, do you remember this from the Pokemon first movie?
No.
Okay. Yeah, look, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
You think that helps you like him more?
I've always liked him more.
It's okay then.
I mean, like, I would say as far as like, it's kind of like hard as far as like the way I would say like if we did it regular tier, I would say he's like A tier as far as like he's not.
So maybe we'll do that first then, I guess. Let's reset this again. And we'll just see like where everyone is.
In general, and then we reset it to back to how you had
it. So where do you think you would put Bulbasaur then? Just starting off.
I'll put A.
A? Okay. Yeah, so maybe even we can rename these later, but like I can try to like convince you to put them up higher. Well, Ivysaur, the evolution. If you need a bigger picture too, I can always get you a bigger picture.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Ivysaur. I think it's cute, but I guess we haven't really. It's hard because we haven't really seen Ivysaur like in action. But I mean, like based on it being an evolution, I guess it has to be better.
Like I don't really care for Ivysaur's design overall. So like, luckily the Pokemon.
I think it's cute with the little bud, the little rosebud on his
where
back.
it's like opening up a little bit.
Cute.
Yeah, it's a cute design. He turns a bit more.
Turns a little bit uglier when he turns into Venusaur.
Yeah. Let me see. Bulbapedia. So, there's Bulbasaur right there. Oh, I don't want the picture though. Bulbasaur. So Bulbasaur, this is what I wanted to do too, but I think it's gonna take way too long if I actually try to do this stuff. If we do the trivia, the origin of its names is based on a frog. So
that makes sense.
yeah. So then it's got protrusions on its ear to make it look like a horned frog. And then yeah. So that's really interesting though, to kind of see like their thought process. So with Ivysaur, there it is right there. You know, it's the same picture, but
yeah,
just a little bit bigger. He turns a bit more froggish. It's about the same, I guess.
that's about the same. I would say I would probably put Ivysaur as a B, and then Venusaur as like a C.
Oh, you don't like Venusaur? Or Venusaur? Definitely gets more like toad, like bumpy toad, like.
Yeah.
And the big flower.
Mm.
It turned into like a. It's like a. I can't. It's a flower, but it's like a palm tree. Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird one. Ivysaur, or but he does look cool as far as stands at 6'7".
That's tall.
Weighs 220 pounds.
Dang, I weigh more than him.
Venusaur, they're inspired by frogs. I'm trying to see if there's anything really interesting. Venusaur may be a combination of Venus, referring to Venus flytraps, or Venom and Dinosaur.
I kind of guessed the Venus flytrap from Venusaur. Yeah. Yeah, I would put Venusaur as like a C.
Oh my gosh, look at that jump scare. He's like crawling towards the screen.
Creepy.
I'm gonna save that.
Oh, that's sweet. Inferno's first Pokemon was Bulbasaur.
Oh. I think I chose, I probably chose Charmander. Charmander is was always one of my favorites to start. That's so scary. Okay, we'll have, let's have him just... Okay, so while I'm trying to do this, so you think Venusaur is a C?
Yeah.
Okay. Charmander.
Charmander. Cute.
You need videos on why he's cool?
Oh.
Oh, it doesn't move.
I know he had like a sad story.
Yeah.
They all have sad stories. What are we talking about?
So
whenever it comes to Ash meeting them, they have the saddest stories ever.
I think that's why I think that's why a lot of people resonate with Ash's Charmander in particular, though, because it has such a sad like backstory. That one in particular, I think his in particular has like a really sad one, where it's an abandoned Pokemon.
I'll put him at an A.
Okay. Yeah. Why is this not fun? Oh no! Let me catch the stream. Okay. Okay. Look up some quick little trivia too. Char, as in charcoal, and salamander. I guess salamander makes sense. Let's use an A.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll try to skip through these two. but I'll bring these up so we can actually have the bigger picture for everyone.
Mm.
So Charmeleon is getting all the second evolutions always get that like angry teen kind of look. So yeah, Ash's Charmeleon. Do you remember Ash's Charmeleon from the show?
I just remember him from that movie that we both had, the VHS, where he's kind of a dick.
Where he's fighting Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's really weird about like I guess it's kind of cool because like how it was in the show was that like Charmander was like the sweet little boy where he was like, oh, Charmander's the best because Ash raised Charmander and Charmander loves him, and then when he grows to Charmeleon, he's like an asshole the whole time. Even when he gets into Charizard, he's an asshole until like later on. And some people have I know I've read it's one of those like theory thingies, I guess, where they're like the reason why Ash isn't able to, or like why like Charmeleon doesn't listen to him, is because Ash isn't like a good trainer yet. Like he's still like a dumb kid at the very beginning of the show, because I think Charmeleon evolves pretty quick. What episode was that? It was pretty early though. Yeah. Anyways, so what do you think about Charmeleon?
I would say for his douchey attitude, I would put D just for that. But
yeah,
I would say as far as for strengthness, I would put him at a C. But then his attitude kind of brings him down from being a
I guess the Pokemon in general, just like its design. I think Charmander's design works better because it's like a cute one. Yeah. Charmeleon's design is a little weird. I think Charmeleon's, but like, cause it's like, it's the one that came first, but he's like a worse Agumon. Like I like Agumon's design because they just went full dinosaur. But this one, he's got this like nub on his head. That Charmeleon has too, and I don't know what that is.
You mean Charizard?
Yeah, Charizard. Yeah.
Anyway. I think because it's like horns, but it's funny though because Charizard isn't technically a dragon type, even though he looks like the literal definition of a dragon. Yeah.
It was before they had dragon types.
Especially his Mega X version.
Yeah.
And Mega Y.
Yeah. But we're not looking at those.
No.
Those don't count.
No, I know. But I'm just saying though, even still with his general form.
Yeah. So, Charizard.
Yes, I have spoken.
Because Ash's Charizard ended up being a really good Charizard.
Yeah, it's funny because Ash's Charizard specifically, he still kind of keeps the attitude a little bit like he don't care, but he's one of those where it's like, I don't care, but he does care deep down.
So
I would actually put him at an S.
What's it called? That's not Pokemon Generation. Well, Pokemon Generations is what it is. Charizard.
Put Gengar versus.
Oh, why did it switch? Generations. Is it Pokemon Generations? It's not Pokemon Generations. What is that one? I forget what that one's called. Pokemon Origins, I think. Yeah, anyways.
Oh, the one with red?
Yeah, I wanted to find like some cool like B-roll just rolling around, but it's hard.
Chronicles?
No, I think it's Origins, but I think they took all the videos off.
Nah.
So, anyways.
Yeah.
So what do you think though?
I'll put him in an S.
S?
Yeah.
He's like everyone's favorite Pokemon.
He's one of those where he acts like he doesn't care, but he'll be there for you whenever you need him.
Yeah. He's like everyone's favorite, like easy one too. That's why like every time that they have the Pokemon trading card game, every time they have a new Charizard in there, it costs like a ton of money. Let me see. I'm just really curious to actually. TCG Player. So Joe showed me TCG Player. It's like where you can go sell all your cards and stuff.
Oh.
Charizard. Let's see what. These aren't too bad. See, like these are like This one's 40. It's getting there. Can I change this by price? Oh yes, I can. High to low.
Jeez.
Yeah, Charizard star.
Jeez.
Charizard. Yeah, Charizard's a fancy boy. What is this? Oh, that's a really cool art. He's dark type. That's cool.
Interesting green.
Mm. That's expensive. Alright. So Squirtle.
You know what? I'm actually gonna put him as an S, and you know why?
Why?
His shades.
Oh yeah. Squirtle Squad. Hang on, where is he at? Ash's Squirtle.
Team Go-Getters.
Squirtle Squad.
Yeah.
Squirtle Squad's cool.
Yeah.
They're so weird. They are easily identifiable by the fact that they all wear sunglasses.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're pretty cool.
Yeah, but his specifically though.
Oh look! They're Power Rangers.
Oh, cute.
That's cool. Oh yeah, and then they were in Pokemon Go. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, he's cool. So what do you think about... So let's see. Hey, Turtle. So his name is Squirtle. And I always thought it was like a little bit of Squirt, like Squirt and Turtle, which I guess it kind of is. But I also didn't know, or I didn't realize it because I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Because I think it's part of the pun. It's also a squirrel.
I see it because of the
Squirrel
tail.
turtle.
Yeah. I see it because of the tail,
I'm-
specifically.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Squirt, and then, but like all of them have that like squirrel tail
Yeah.
kind of thing. But yeah, I guess Squirt and Turtle is the main thing though.
Yeah.
Because their tails turn more into like a wave pattern. It's a War Turtle. War Turtle. You think about War Turtle? He's like the coolest one out of all the middle ones, I think. Like Ivysaur.
I put him at B too.
Put him there with Ivysaur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what their trivia is. Origin names. Yeah, Warrior.
Yeah.
It's just not. The middle evolutions kind of aren't super interesting. Usually, they're not the most interesting. You either like the first form or the third form.
Yeah.
But War Turtle's cool. He's got like the little
If Twice bought that, I would kill him too. The Charizard card.
Oh yeah. No, I wouldn't buy it though because it's Charizard. He's got like little like he's got like little like Mario P-wing ears.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, they're like little winged ears. Okay. The Blastoise though. What do you think about Blastoise? Design-wise, I think he's probably the coolest out of all of them. Charizard's like the coolest one because he's like a dragon, but his design is not super. It's really not super like creative. It's just because it's a dragon and it works because it's a dragon, and it's simple. It's simple though, which is why it works.
I would put him between like an A and B.
You gotta pick one though, A or B. Are we rounding up or are we rounding down?
Rounding up.
Rounding up?
Yeah.
So it's
You think he's more of a B?
no, just I feel like if you're in between, then we should maybe round down. I don't know, but the rounding up is okay.
Nah.
He's a shellfish Pokemon, and like he's a I mean, like I guess so. Turtles aren't shellfish though. It's a weird one.
No, they're reptiles.
Gotta get Ace on here. They're misclassifying our animals. Shellfish is like actually. Anyways, oh, Blastoise shares its category with Kabuto and Kabutops. They are all known as the shellfish Pokemon. Huh. Look at these unused designs. Monkey!
Interesting.
Godzilla. Anyways, it's like a Kirby. Whoa,
Pretty much what Jigglypuff is.
look at that one. Look at those. Whoa. Some of these are crazy. Alright, where's the Blastoise one? Oh, there it is.
Oh, that one's ugly.
Huh. Is that it? Oh no, never mind, there it is. It's just like a turtle. Interesting. It's neat to see. Okay. Caterpie. Just Caterpie on its own. No other, as far as like, not like on its own basis. No like, oh, but Butterfree is pretty or something.
D.
I think it's a D. Why? You think it's not very exciting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very curious too as far as that. Yeah, it was Ash's first catch though. Ash's very first catch. Origin and name. Origin. So it's based on a caterpillar, very probably specifically the Asian swallowtails.
No.
Caterpie may be a corruption or shortening of caterpillar. Yeah, I guess so. It's like a cutesy. It's easy enough. Really?
Ooh.
Caterpillar.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Caterpie is D tier for you, so let's see if there's anything cool about it. You don't like his little jiggle? His little wiggle? No, just like if you don't have something though, don't cheat. Yeah, he's pretty it's pretty basic, but I do like the design. Yeah, like just
I would actually
knowing that it's based based on, oh, look at that. That like they took this and made it into a Pokemon and not just like a random for their very first bug Pokemon, for them not making it just like a generic like a generic like caterpillar.
Yeah.
They at least chose a caterpillar to design it off of.
Yeah. Actually, I would put them up one and then yeah. I'll put up one and then the next one D.
Oh, Metapod?
Yeah.
Warm. Wait. Okay, hang on. Why is it warm? Warm Pokemon?
Worm.
Warm.
Worm.
Warm.
Worm.
It's a caterpillar. It was early Pokemon. Them just be. It must have just been like a mistranslation and they just kept it. Anyways.
Look at Emperor caterpillars.
Worm. Okay. So Metapod, you're putting Metapod in a D?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So I am curious then. If it's still a Swallowtail. Chrysalis. I guess all Chrysalis maybe look the same. Oh no, it looks just like that though. That's cool. It looks just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, with the little hook right there.
Yep. Is there anything cool about Metapod?
Nah.
You know that episode where they do Metapod versus Metapod?
You know what that is though?
What?
Honestly, in games, as far as like one of those,
Mm-hmm.
I would make it so that they're first in line to be thrown out,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would immediately change it to a different Pokemon. That way they gain XP.
Yeah, you know how to do that. See? You were smart. You know how to do that.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make... Like, that's not...
We could be stuck in this forest for the rest of our lives. This can be so scary.
That's totally my vibe.
That's not C tier?
More hard-headed than
No.
your Metapods.
Darn. Metapod, sorry. You're stuck in D tier. Alright, next one though. Butterfree. So what about Butterfree?
See. Ooh, the Gigantamax one looks pretty.
You wanna see it?
Oh, cool.
It's like Mothra. Cute.
I would say first impression B.
A B?
Yeah,
Put it in B for now. Let's see what we can do though.
that's A.
Oh, darn. So Butterfree is weird because like as far as like the proportions of Butterfree make it look a little bit more like it's like a little fairy or something. It's kind of like a little alien fairy. Where...
No, I would say that more about the other one.
Mm.
The one I can't remember the name of off the top of my head.
This one?
No.
Oh.
The other butterfly one.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. I'm trying to remember.
The one that has like the rainbowish color.
Butterfly. This one? Vivillon?
No. That.
This. Oh, Beautifly?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I like Beautifly though.
Hmm.
I really like Beautifly.
That one looks more fairy-like to me.
Yeah. This one is like where it looks like it's like got like weird like proportions, you know, where it's like which I like.
It's cute, but I know that there's cuter ones.
Yeah, it looks like a weird like it doesn't look exactly like a Smurf, but it's got like Smurfy proportions. You know, where it's like I don't know, it's got like the tiny hands, it's got like big feet, and then it's got like the little like round body with the like round head.
Yeah, and the fly eyes.
Yeah, and like the fly eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It looks like a cartoon more than like an actual butterfly.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. Okay though. I think B tier still.
Yeah.
What's the trivia on it? Based on the black veined white butterfly. Black veined white butterfly.
Probably just the wings though, not the body itself.
I'll be surprised. Butterfly? Ah.
Yeah, just the wings.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird they didn't go with like a longer body like that. More oval shape and less like curvy proportions. Although the rest of them do that too, I guess. They're all kind of
but like this one though, for some reason it's cuter. I don't know why. Maybe it's the pink. I don't know.
It's a little tiny legs. It looks like a little bug. It looks like a little bug.
Maybe it's the whites. For some reason, the whites in the eyes
makes it look less like a bug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because like even Beautifly has like eyes.
Yeah.
Has like eyes and like pupils and stuff like that. This is like you're looking into like dead eyes.
Yeah.
And it's got like the cute tiny little like.
I mean, like when you look at one like that though, where it's like got like the kind of like the demon looking eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Yeah, I didn't even realize you can. Is it on here too? Yeah, little itty bitty little fangs.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's I think it's cute, but it's very cute and like like it still it very much looks like a bug. Think of that scene from SpongeBob. I don't remember what the butterfly's name was, but do you remember the scene from Oh, Warming, where they're like, oh, it's a
yeah.
Where you're like, oh, it would be cute, except it's horrifying. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place. Anyways, yeah, it's okay. Okay, so next we got Weedle.
I put it in D.
D?
Because it's not as cute as Caterpie.
Hairy bug. Ugh. Thinking about being hairy too.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh. Let's look at the origin though. Based on wasp or bee larva, that makes sense. It's suggested in a Pokemon Japanese. It may be based on stinging caterpillars. Oh no. Okay. All right. Next we got Kakuna. I think it looks cooler than Metapod though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put him in a C.
A C?
Yeah.
What makes him different though? Like you think he just looks slicker? I wonder if I can find it on here.
Looks a little bit more intimidating than Metapod. Metapod kind of looks a little bit more slack.
Yeah. Yeah, this one. It looks like he's wearing a little tie.
Yeah.
It's like a little tie and a little business suit. He's snazzy. Do this one. Or the top hat, I guess. Or being a dork. Yeah. Yeah, I always liked him. As far as that. What about Beedrill then? I feel like Beedrill does the buggy look better than Butterfree.
Yeah. So I'd probably put him in like a C.
A C?
Yeah.
C. So, because
we actually need like one more. We need like an E tier.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'll do one more. Sure, I can add another one. Sure. And a row below. F.
There you go.
What are you thinking though? You want to move anyone down?
No.
I think it's fine for now.
Yeah, I think it's fine for now.
Okay.
We'll go with that for now on.
Okay. Let's switch over to some different music. I still want some blippy music. I want to play this game too. Yeah. Its stance is kind of cool. It's like really interesting because like it looks really bulky, but it's because of his like big stinger butt. But like his legs are like really thin, so like, it looks like he would be like it's not on here, but the Ladian kind of does the same thing, where it's like smaller, so it's like
It's kind of cute though.
I like Ladian. Okay, Pidgey.
I would. What's a B?
A B.
Yeah. God, that's terrifying. That's a good jump scare.
I have to show you the other. There's another TikTok that I've seen, and I always laugh whenever it comes up again. But it was an old one where it was like a lady. She had like one of the new iPhones, and so she was like looking at like one of those little like crane fly mosquitoes, and she was like, "Look, this little mosquito!" And then she like zooms in like times 20 on its face, and she like sees the bug eyes, and she just screams really loud. She's like, "Oh my god!" Okay, so B. What makes it a B? What do you think? Like,
just because it's the first.
First one.
The first, yeah. The first.
Funny enough, too, I think, out of all the starter birds, it's like, all the birds are a little bit boring. But they get but like, they're all kind of fine. Like, Pidev is a little weird. This one's a little weird. I think it says a Starly. Fletchling's cute. This one's cute. Anyways, yeah, and then we can get through a couple of them. Like get through maybe like 25 of them or so, and then because I'm starting to get a little hungry too, or tired.
Yeah, me too.
But Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto's cooler or not as cool as Pidgey?
Cooler.
Cooler? I feel like he's trying too hard to be cool. This is just, because it... So Pidgey is kind of cool because they give it like the little like hair floof. And then he's got the pink and this tan.
It's red.
Red? Is it red?
Yeah.
No, it looks like a corally color.
It's like a red orange.
Yeah. I'd say there's anything else cool about it too. But where would you put it if you're thinking?
1 up.
1 up? A?
Yeah.
Think it's good enough to be an A?
No, probably put on the same thing with.
But like here.
Pidgey.
But like above it?
Yeah.
Okay. Put them like over here.
There you go.
So let's see what the origin of the name is though. Despite its name, Pidgeotto does not resemble a pigeon so much as a bird of prey, such as an osprey or an eagle. Yeah, it doesn't look like a pigeon. Pidove is really the one that looks like a pigeon.
Yeah.
Pidgey doesn't really look like a pigeon. But I also don't know what kind of bird it would be.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It does look kind of like a... Not exactly like an eagle, but... Yeah, I guess something like that. An osprey. A seahawk. Gotcha. I see. Pigeon is literally pigeon. Okay. You sleepy? Alrighty. Here's
That would be A.
Pidgeot.
Yeah.
What's different about it, Billy? His legs just go in. His legs.
The tail's different.
The tail's different.
And his hair floof is different.
He's matured. So you think it's an A?
Yeah. Oh yeah, kind of like a hawk.
Yeah. Pidgeot may be a combination of pigeon and jet. I guess so. Alright. Yes. Alrighty. Rattata.
Yeah.
F. F. But he's a rat. Or he's a mouse. Should say rat. But Rattata. What's good about Rattata? I gotta find something that's good about it. Oh, that's cute. See? I may also incorporate the Rattata. Oh, it's like a Dumbo rat. Have you seen those before?
No.
They're cute. Pretty sure they're cute. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. They're rats. They're like a Dumbo squid or they're like a Dumbo octopus though. you seen the Dumbo octopus? They're so cute.
Yes.
They're so cute.
It's the one in Finding Nemo.
Is it?
Yeah, the pink one.
Mm.
The one that says "You made me ink."
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Okay.
Mhm.
So eradicate.
F.
Big rat.
F.
Okay. They at least look like rats, though, huh?
Yeah.
Eradicate? What do you think eradicate is? Origin. Eradicate. Or
Lame.
or to masticate, to chew.
Lame.
You don't think it's clever?
Clever but lame.
Clever enough to put it ahead of Rattata?
Sure, just for that. It's still an F.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's still an F.
Alright. Spiro.
Spirit's cute.
Spiro's cute.
Yeah.
I think Spiro's design is cooler than Pidgey's design. It's a bit more interesting.
You could put them, I would say same level, but ahead in front
Like,
of.
just one.
Yeah.
Spiros are the ones that attack Ash in the first episode.
Yeah.
Spear beak. Yeah, that makes sense. Okie dokie. Well, we'll start blowing through a few of these too. The Spearo's weird because Spearow doesn't have a second evolution. It just goes straight to Furo.
There's a few of the. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of Pokemon that do that. Where they
Yeah.
just have the one.
It's just I feel like they did Pidgeot Pidgey and then Spearow to be like side by side though. Of like one person could have a Spearow and then one person could have a Pidgey. But then missing that middle evolution like feels weird. What do you think about Pharaoh?
I would say just as far as strength, they'll put him one above.
What do you think about it overall though? Like, do you think it looks cooler than Spearow?
No.
The design's a little weird.
Look kind of reminds me of like a vulture.
Yeah, kind of. Trivia. Let's see. Yeah, vultures are condors with the long neck and darters. Combination of fear and sparrow. Euro. Ooh, the Japanese. Oh, I should look at the Japanese names too. Its Japanese name is Onidrill. Which
Okay.
Oni like demon, and then Oni, Tori, and Drill. Yeah, it's got like a drill beak. Anyways, so you're thinking B, or are you thinking more like C?
I'll put him in C.
Okay. All right, Ekans, Snake,
Say D.
D. But there's Jesse's Ekans.
I remember
What the frick?
Charbot more.
Oh yeah. Arbok.
Yeah, Arbok.
Yeah.
Arbok.
No, Charbok is how it says its name in the anime. That's why you remember it like that. Oh my goodness. Because it's
Oh, that's
cold.
funny. Ekans is snake backwards.
Yeah.
That's lame.
I mean, look at Arbok backwards. Cobra.
Lame though, because it's K.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they kept it consistent.
Anyways, so Ekans you said was a D. We'll go ahead. I was gonna say what's the name origin, but it's just the name backwards. I don't even know why they did the name backwards because it doesn't make any sense. They're in no way backwards. You okay?
Yeah, there's a spider.
No, just leave it. Okay. Spider's alright. Spider will eat all the ants. couple of the games.
Mm.
It's based on an Indian cobra. Do you like our box design?
Yeah, I like it.
It's very cool.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that Aladdin episode where they turn into snakes.
They turn into snakes?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that. Snakes. Probably this one. Oh no, that's even the worst one. This one. Oh. This episode?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. It gets better.
Joe, are you still here?
Joe, we have summoned you.
Got Disney Monster Girls.
Yeah, right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it gets better.
Hey, people of Magic Conch. Why did Aladdin come out of the water like that? I don't know what's going on. Oh man.
Oh yeah, and it gets better because like she has like poisonous barbs like on her tail, and she like poisons
Oh
Aladdin.
wow, look at that.
Yeah, and she like poisons Aladdin. Mm-hmm.
No, Aladdin, what is it? Genie,
Oh no, it gets better still.
Oh.
please.
Oh, yeah. You got a smudge right there.
Genie.
If she gets any worse, we won't be the only animals in this club.
Jasmine,
I'm all right. We'll need some water before we move on.
I like how her voice gets deeper too.
All because I wanted
Just skip a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So like he.
Oh, so he fell?
Yeah.
nice and easy. Well, here we are, safe and sound on Terra Firma.
I was like, why do they have any problem with anything with the genie there?
Mm.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah. So she actually accidentally poisons him.
Oh.
What's wrong with him?
Venom from your barbs. Jasmine, you've poisoned Aladdin.
Oh, he's dead.
No.
Worse. Carpet, keep him warm.
Can't Genie just like snap his fingers and... The show's animated so weird.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes.
It's a TV show. That's why. It's a...
Ah, that's some of this one?
Hmm?
That big snake?
No.
Or
No,
just
Jasmine.
Jasmine in particular?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess so.
Oh yeah. See.
Oh my goodness.
No! No!
I'm stuck like this. Forever.
Wow.
Do love a tragic ending.
Mirage, so you're behind this. Lady, I'm taking you out.
How does she get out of it? What?
Oh yeah.
Aladdin turned into a snake too?
Yeah, because the only reason, or the only way that,
Go back to
the only way that she could have gone back to normal was the fruit that dried up.
Uh-huh.
So then Aladdin's like, well, if I can't be with you like humans, then I'll become a snake too.
Oh.
Because the whole reason why she turned into a snake to begin with was that lotion.
Mhm.
It was a trick from the cat lady.
Does she want... He turned into a snake way faster than her.
Can't be together
Yeah.
as people.
Probably because he put on a lot more. Because in the beginning she just put on a little bit to rub
Oh.
on like a lotion.
I love you, Jasmine.
This can't be! Love is weak! Weak! How is it possible?
The power of love turned them back.
Oh no, I think he turned him back.
Oh.
There is no need for them to pay for your defeat.
Yeah. So
And
then
the
they eat.
fruit.
So then they eat the fruit, and then they go back to normal.
Huh.
You think that fruit could make my beak a little smaller?
No way.
I'll never.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you think?
Just for that, just for rewatching that, skimming through that episode, I would put an
Yes.
S. Yeah.
All right. Next one. Pikachu.
Oh man, Pikachu's got to be an S. You know that. Everybody knows that.
We should just make a tier 4 Pikachu.
I want to rewatch that show with you though, honestly, because there we go. Cause like there was that, cause like there was like a DVD, no, not DVD. Maybe it was VHS where it was like a compilation of like the 3 episodes.
Yeah.
That I got from like I think like Blockbuster when it was still around.
Yeah.
Saying my age. And it was that episode, the one with the vine guy, the plant guy,
Mm-hmm.
and the mermaid.
Hmm.
And it was like those 3 together.
Have you seen the cosplay Pikachu? Cute.
There you go. That's what you can cosplay as.
Pikachu?
Yeah, made Pikachu.
Made Pikachu?
Yeah, there you go.
But they got the Pichu Libre. It's nice because you could tell. Oh well, they're all females. Yeah. There's the.
What about Jasmine when she was a rat?
She was a rat.
Yeah.
But
There was an episode where she turned into a rat.
we just have to watch all of Aladdin. I don't know what this one is. This middle one. The dress one, and then the nerdy one. Swirly glasses, Pikachu. All right. Pikachu's also changed a lot throughout the years. Over the years, because do you remember like old Pikachu was like fat, was like
Yeah,
was, like, really
I do.
chunky.
I do. Yep.
yeah. Now they made him really like skinny, which is okay too.
Yeah.
But like I love this old design of Pikachu. It's so cute.
Mm,
It's such like a mouse, like a little like hamster,
mm.
and then he gets bigger. And then I don't mind this third one. This third one's okay. That was the one that they were using for a while, and then now they use this like sphere-headed, this like round like it's the same head as like Butterfree. It's the same like circle head.
Mm.
It's weird. Oh, but it's cute too. I
Yeah.
guess. All right. Okay. All right.
Raichu too, actually.
I actually really like Raichu too.
Yeah.
Where do you think Raichu would go though?
I would say A.
A.
Yeah.
Raichu's definitely just bigger, and it's like, it's got this like weird, like fish ear, like wavy fish ear thing.
I like his tail too.
His tail's really cute. With it being like much longer, it looks like a USB plug or something. Is there anything cool about it? Oh, Raichu's legs and tails resemble that of a jerboa or a kangaroo rat. Ah,
That makes sense.
I see.
Like the one in Down Under, Rescuers Down Under.
Yeah. Raichu's combination of Rai, thunder, and Chew like a mouse.
Makes sense.
That makes sense. Cool. Okay, the next one is Sandshrew.
I think it's cute.
Yeah, I think the idea of it's cute. It's like a little
I would say like a C.
C.
Yeah.
Okay.
C for cuteness.
It's got like a little I like that it's like skin armor looks kind of like
Like
the
a wall.
pyramid blocks.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when they play hide and seek, he was like just trying to
Mhm.
stand in front of a wall, like kind of like
Yeah.
hiding in plain sight.
Yep. Okay, that's what I thought though. Yeah, maybe based on an armadillo or pangolin.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of does look like a pangolin.
Yeah. I think that's more like the next one.
Yeah.
His evolution.
Where do you think Sand? Oh, where did we put him? Oh,
C.
C. Okay. Yeah, Sandslash.
Mm.
I kind of wish we were doing the ones that had the other ones, so I could show you all the other ones because they're there anyways.
Mm.
Sandslash is cool too. Sandslash definitely is more like hedgehoggy though.
Yeah.
It's like a pangolin, but like if a pangolin used its armor as like a spikes instead.
Mm.
What do you think about Sandslash though?
I'll put him C too, but in front of him Sandshrew.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is the Nidoran girl.
Cute, but I would say D.
D.
Yeah.
Very kind of boring, huh?
Yeah.
Above Metapod?
Yeah.
Before Atkins or above Atkins?
Above.
Okay.
And then I would put the next one above.
Nidorina.
Nidorine.
Nidorina.
Yeah.
I like Nidorina. I think that it having more of a thingy looks better. Like more of a form.
Mm.
It like looks a little cooler.
Yeah.
Although I can't tell exactly what they're supposed to be. Poison pin Pokemon. Origins. Yeah, it's supposed to look like like a porcupine or a rabbit or a rhino. Like inspirations from all of those. I see that. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, I think probably once we get to like 35 or something, we'll probably stop too. So you guys have a good night.
Mm.
Yeah, because it'll be up to you too. If you feel like maybe we can finish the Nidoran family and then call it a night.
Yeah, I say so.
Yeah, because we gotta get to bed. So
Yeah, we're sleepy too.
so Nidorino, where was Nidorino going? Above.
Yeah.
But still D.
Yeah.
Okay. How tall is a Nidorina?
2 foot.
2 foot, 44 pounds. Okay, gotcha. All right, now the Nidoqueen. Big Nidoqueen.
What they see?
Actually, it's only 4 foot tall.
Huh.
130 pounds. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Yeah, if like any of you guys need to leave, yeah, feel free to just head on out. But it's great to have everyone here. You know, we're just chit-chatting.
Yeah. And I was playing twice too, as far as doing another, not just, I don't know if what you were doing was like a stream, when it was like everybody could talk.
Yeah, I think we were just doing like a chit-chatting thing. We could do it on a Discord.
Yeah, so like if there's like that where we don't necessarily have to stream and we just want to chit-chat, because like, some things might not be nice to say over stream as far as Hmong stuff, at least for like, how do I say it? How do I want to word it? Like public, if that makes sense. But for you guys, you know, that are our close friends, that if you guys just want to like have like a chat session where like we both kind of bounce off each other, just talking like regular to each other, and have like just a whole big discussion about Hmong stuff and the more in gritty detail stuff about that stuff. And you're okay with talking about that kind of stuff, then we definitely want to do something like that. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, just like more private talk.
Yeah.
Of like more like personal stuff.
Mm.
So it'd be okay.
Things that some people might not want to hear or are uncomfortable hearing.
Yeah. Asian stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, that's interesting. Nidorina and Nidoqueen's inability to lay eggs was established by Japanese media. They had a baby Nidoqueen in the anime.
Hmm.
But they already had the other ones too, so that's weird.
Hmm.
They've shown that before though. Where I think in one of the episodes they have like an old man Squirtle,
Mm.
and people were like, "But wouldn't an old man Squirtle be an old man Blastoise?" And like, no, it didn't evolve, so it's an old man, but it's a Squirtle.
Mm.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, but like a baby Nidoqueen is a little weird. Where,
Mm.
anyways, yeah. Uh,
Hmm.
who
Yeah,
did
we
you come-
probably have told you already,
Mm.
Inferno, but for the rest of you guys that are interested too in doing that kind of stuff or talking about that kind of stuff, we're definitely open to it and definitely want to do it for sure.
Okay. Ooh, the origins. Nidoqueen appears to share traits of kaiju, which is like a kind of like Godzilla. That's like the name for like Japanese big monsters.
Yeah.
Rhinoceroses, gorillas, rabbits, and porcupines.
Mm.
They're most likely based on its male counterpart, Nidoking. Coverings on its chest and its lower abdomen collectively resemble a two-piece bikini.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's like that right there. So Nidoqueen, where does Nidoqueen? Above or about the same?
Mm.
Do you like its design?
It's okay.
Not your favorite.
Mm.
Think it's better or worse than the previous one?
It's worse.
Think it's worse.
Yeah.
Okay, that should be good then.
Okay.
All right, Nidoran. Nidoran boy.
It's cute enough.
It's like a angry. It's like an angry rabbit.
Yeah.
Where do you think? C or D?
D.
Thinking it's better than Nidoqueen?
No.
Like, no? Better than the girl version or better or about the same?
About the same.
Okay. Next, Nidorino. Nidorino is a little weirder. You're thinking
It's uglier.
uglier. That means
Yeah.
Nidorino. I think it's the same thing. So Nidoking. What do you think about Nidoking?
I'd say just shy better than Nidoqueen.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Alright. So Clefairy is 35, so we'll leave that for now. You think that's okay?
Yeah.
Here's our list for now. Dang. But you know, I really did think all the designs are good overall, because especially with the with them having to try something different, like for the first time. I think all the Pokemon I like all the Pokemon designs for the most part. But you can definitely see that like a lot of these early ones are very
Ugly?
like all these here are just like the animal are like pretty much just like animals.
Mm.
You're just like there's something super creative about it. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay though. Alright then, Inferno. Have a good night and we'll see you again soon. But yeah, we'll end that there for now. Here's our list for now. We've got
A bunch more.
yeah, we've got 100 and I think 120 more. So 115 more or so. So yeah, but everyone, I'm gonna look for someone else to raid out to. So but let me just turn that off. Yeah, but it was really nice to hang out with everyone. Just seeing what you guys were doing with, or like just hanging out with us as far as talking about Among stuff and talking about
Pokemon, Disney.
Yeah. So we'll kind of get more into anything later.
Mm.
Who should I read? Who's here? Penny. I think I rated.
I get butter
rated her
It's
before,
just
but
a new way of life for me.
What does
Hold
my
on.
day look like? Is there going to be a bathroom nearby?
The always discreet pad.
rated her.
is
I think
super
she's the biggest.
comfortable.
It feels
She's the
like
other
it's barely there. Look how
person
much
that I've
this
rated.
holds,
That.
and it still stays
All right,
thin.
so we're gonna raid my
And
friend
it really hugs your body.
Bunny
I
or
see the mirror
Psyche.
turning on all sides, and I can't see it at all. So I love that.
She's playing World of Warcraft though, so I'm gonna
Secure.
we're gonna raid over to her
I'm
to
not gonna
give her
have
the
any
support,
issues
and then
while I'm
and then
out.
I'm and then
Protection we deserve.
me and the twife have to dip out.
No, no clothes.
All right, everyone have a good night. We'll see y'all later. Goodbye. We shall stop.